pasta pomodoro alla checca. I'm just gonna slice up some grape tomatoes. I love grape tomatoes. I know it seems very, they're very small, and I would get this done much faster with Roma just by dicing it. But there's just something about grape tomatoes I love so much. They're sweet, and they're dainty, and I just love it. Okay, but please feel free to use Roma tomatoes and dice them up for a checca, which is traditional. So I'm just gonna dice up, and I got all these different tricolore tomatoes. There's something about the flavor of garlic that just sort of, expands. And I'm just gonna put in a good heaping tablespoon of garlic, like so. Do a couple more red. So you see the technique here. I wish you could smell the garlic. There's just something about garlic that's been sitting in olive oil that, smells so good. Right, girls?
Yeah.
I have a crew with me today. Woo! My crew, Scotland and Crystal, Miss Crystal Dozier. I love saying her last name. Okay, so that's that. I think we're good on the tomatoes. I'm gonna mix that with a little bit of tomato sauce as well. Put that aside, put this aside. I'm gonna snip some fresh basil from my little basil plant. Just like so. Pat it on that. And now you've seen this technique, I'm sure 100 times on all the cooking shows on how to chiffonade your basil. Now, if I had the time to go through and make a cigar of all my basil when I'm cooking, that would be fantastic. And yes, it would be ideal, and they would be perfect little stems of shreds of chiffonade basil. But I don't got the time for that all the time. And just going through it, just really quickly, making sure not to get your fingers. And that's it. Beautiful threads of fresh basil. I'm probably gonna go in there and do a little more. And that's the base of your sauce. I'm gonna add some gorgeous olive oil to that, and salt and pepper, and you're done. Take some more basil, some more. And so this is some basil that I bought at the store, and I've just kept it in water, and look how beautiful it's doing. It's even starting to grow. I have to pluck the ends off. That's pretty fun. This is some purple basil, Thai basil, a little less sweet, a little more pungent. Get all those in there. It's fine if I've got just the top of the stem. It's starting to get a little dry. I'm gonna throw all that in. A little more licoricey. It's gonna be delicious, regardless. Got that going on. Clean my board. There. All right. I'm gonna take this fabulous first cold press product of Spain, Andalusia, Spain olive oil. Oh, it smells very fruity and very florally, almost citrusy. Wow, that smells great. I'm gonna just pour that all over my tomatoes. Now remember, that's your sauce. Hit it with some salt, a little bit of pepper. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. All right, so I'm going over here now. My pasta water has come to a full rolling boil. I'm gonna drop in some kosher salt. Give it a light, gentle zhuzh so that the strands of pasta don't stick together. You wanna move it around. Obviously, you'll be smarter than I and get a nice tall pasta boiling pot so that they can go all in all at once. All right, that is that. And that's just gonna take a few minutes to boil, and then I'm gonna put it right into the bowl of my tomatoes and basil, and I'm gonna save, I'm not rinsing it, I'm just gonna save some of that pasta water because that's gonna add to making the sauce. All the tricks of the trade you're getting right here with Chef Elizabeth of Cafe Liza. As my bun goes floppity flop. So I'm getting this pot right here ready for a special treat. I'm gonna show you how to make the best French fries ever. Plain and simple vegetable oil. Gonna bring this up to temperature, cover that, check my pasta. Pasta's not done yet, but I'm gonna make my life easy and I'm gonna bring this baby right over here so it can go right in and I'm not transporting hot boiling water everywhere. I'm gonna get my tongs, rinse them off real quick. I think the pasta label, the directions are like 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes for capellini. Just chop up some fresh parsley because we're gonna make garlic fries. And we're gonna top it with some fresh parsley. And parsley, I'm gonna get rid of these are just the stems, but just remember, the tops of the stems are really tender and mild, so you can always use those, you don't have to toss those, but the ends of the stems are the ones that are tougher and a little more bitter. Yep, that baby is done. Oh, and it's perfectly seasoned. It's gonna go right in here, right into my queca. Get that all out. I don't have to dry it all off because that sauce, that water is gonna help me make the sauce. It was al dente. And it is. I'm getting every last bit of this. I'm gonna take a little cup, little Persian teacup here, it's glass. Just go in, it's probably a half a cup of water. Perfect, maybe a little bit more. If I need more, I can go in and do it again. And that is perfect. So now I'm mixing all of this together. Oh my God, this just smells so heavenly, so fresh. We have a gorgeous melange of tomatoes, basil, garlic, olive oil. And as soon as that hot pasta and the hot water hit that olive oil, what a fruity aroma it is. Girls, I want you to smell that. Just fabulous. Just fabulous. I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of parsley. That's gorgeous. I'm gonna get some of my pecorino romano. Just do a little bit of this zhuzh. Right there. Voila, a delicious lunch, dinner for your family, for guests, for whomever. We're now gonna come over to the French fries. Now, very important about French fries. You see here that I've got them soaking in water. These have been soaking in water for 2 days. Typically you want to do it for just overnight. You're going to rinse out the water after you've brought it out because the water's going to turn to brown, which I already did, and then I re-watered it to keep it from going brown. So water does 2 things. It keeps it from oxidizing and it extracts a lot of the starch. So I'm gonna toss this into a strainer. That's how you get the crispiest French fries, restaurant quality French fries known to man. Tip this over into this bowl. dry them off with a tea towel. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Put that back in there. Cooking in the kitchen, things happen. Just drying them off. Making sure they're really dry. With just a handful, and I'm going to do it away from me. Just like so. I'm going to add a few more. All right, now I'm going to get my spider, which is this wonderful tool that you can get at most Asian markets for half the cost that you can get it at a fancy food store. Okay, we're all about budgeting. All right, so now my French fries are in that vat of oil, cooking up. And I cannot wait for you to try these. You are going to see what I'm talking about. So we're gonna blanch them first. And get my tray and get that ready with, so first step is cutting them and putting them in water, letting them sit overnight. Second step, blanching them. 1 round. This is a labor of love, but I'm gonna tell you, it's worth it. That's blanched. We're gonna go in. See, some are thinner, some are thicker, you know, it's the way it should be. Put that in. Put that in. That's good. You don't want to overcrowd them. Ladies, are you ready to rumble? Let's do it. Okay, these are par oiled, par fried. Par fried. We want to get those out before they burn. Burn, baby, burn. We don't want to burn you. Keep you hot and spicy. All right, we're gonna get the next batch in. This is batches. This is a labor of love. I told you, can't rush this. Can't rush love. Just can't. All right, I'm gonna get these all in. All right, that's done. The par frying them is gonna give them the extra bit of crunch. We're gonna love it. We love our French fries, so we gotta do it right. Here we go. Stay with me. Yes. As soon as they're drained, I'm gonna hit it with salt when it's right from the oil, because that's when it'll absorb it. I'm gonna get these second guys in. All right, I'm gonna hit it with a little salt. Ever so gently, because I'm gonna add some Parmesan to this. Let this drain. Great. Add it to my serving bowl. All right. Now that oil is nice and hot and these are crisping up even faster. Love it. Perfect. I'm gonna get some Parmesan, fresh Parmesan. I'm gonna grate it right on top. Stay with me. Okay, this is coming up much faster now. Happy to say. I think that looks good, don't you? I think so. I'm gonna bring these out in just a minute. If they left it alone, it'll probably cook faster. Gonna drain the oil on that paper towel. Perfecto. Turn off the flame. Make sure all the flames are off. Hit it with just a little bit of salt. Get it in my bowl. Put this to the side. Gonna grate some Parmesan over it. Fresh Parmesan over that. Oh, cheesy fries. Oh, God help me. Yummy, 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 yummy. Get that in there. Parsley. Get some garlic in there. Bum. Hit it with a little pepper. And then give it a nice mixy, mixy, mixy. Woo! And tell me those do not look incredible. Let's give it a taste. God, I need some garlic. You have to have a taste. Come, my dears. Come in. Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Make a dinner for your family, your friends. Enjoy. Bon appetit.
Doggy, you want some too? I don't know if you're allowed to.
Yeah, he's allowed to.
Even the dog loves this, you guys.
Eat it.
Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it.
Bon appetito.
Eat it, eat it.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good!